Hey, what's up, guys? Matthew here, and I'm here with AceTechHD, and I actually got another special video for you guys. Now, I'm going to be starting to do pickups of retro video games. I'm going to start actually collecting them and showing them off, and eventually we're going to do some gameplay of them. But right now, I actually have an in-box copy of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and I've never actually played this game before, but I was really anxious to actually get it. I've never played a Zelda game before, but I'm really curious as to what it's like. And Ace Tech HD here has actually played it before. Now I have all the stuff actually included with it. So the manual and all the inserts and the cartridge obviously is in here as well. So maybe Ace, what can you tell me about the game? Now, from what I understand, is that this is like it was actually kind of a revolutionary game at the time when it was released. From what I hear about the game, at least.
Yeah, I mean, it is an open. It is one of the first seriously actual open world games. Where the visuals were really visually pleasing, and there were a lot of references to medieval times, and different lore that really captured and captivated people in the game. And actually, when you think about it, is actually one of the best games ever made. You know.
Right, yeah. And I hear people talk about this game all the time about this being like an impressive game visually, even for the N64. I mean, I actually hear that this game actually pushes that console to its limits in sort of a way.
It does. Minus the the there actually is an expansion pack that wasn't included. I don't believe originally with the N64. And I don't think this really uses it.
Right, yeah. What I've actually noticed is that with some games on it, it'll actually say if it requires the expansion pack. And what I do know is that the Majora's Mask actually does require that.
Yeah, I believe it does require. I believe if you do have the expansion pack, it will maybe have a little bit better textures. But I don't think it's required for this game.
Right, yeah. And it's really not too often that you can come across a game that has its original packaging, and all of its original inserts. And I was very lucky to actually find this because there are copies of this game with box. Some of them don't come with the manual. Some of them don't come with the original inserts. Some of them, I mean, are just even the box, and a lot of them don't even have a good quality box. And this has very little wear and tear to the box itself.
Yeah, it is. It's a very beautiful piece. You should put it in a box, actually, like a plastic
Right,
case.
yeah, I actually have. I ordered a plastic case, a protector case is what it's called, and it's coming in the mail right now,
Nice.
specifically for this. But right now, it's going on my very top shelf until I get that, and then eventually, as time goes on, I'm going to be getting more and more, N64 games, NES games, and I'm going to start off with trying to find as many original in-box kind of games. Now, obviously, this isn't sealed, but this still is a really good piece to have. Now, I hear a lot of people do recommend owning a copy of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Some people even recommend it as it being your first game to get if you are a collector, or if you're into maybe playing N64 games. It's always a piece that people always say get. Now, on the N64, I'm aware that the two biggest Zelda games, and are there only two Zelda games on it?
Yes, there. To my knowledge, there's only two Zelda games on the
Right.
N64.
Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Now, of the two, have you actually played both?
I have, yes.
What would you actually say is the better of the two, Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time?
It's very highly debated. Personally, I'd say I like them both equally. They both do things very differently. And one game does some things better than the other. That being said, Majora's Mask is a much darker Zelda game and a much darker game in general. The whole game is about the moon pretty much just coming down and crashing to the earth, and pretty much the whole world just ending. Essentially. And this game has a much not light-hearted tone, but it has a much different feeling than that game, where it's dire that you do things on time. There's a time limit ticking down, and the moon's just getting closer and closer to crashing into the earth. Ocarina of Time is a very unique game in the sense that you're using the ocarina and time travel. To assist you in your quest to rescue Zelda.
Right, and I like after you saying all this, I'm really looking forward to actually playing this game, and I can't wait for me to actually get the chance to sit down and put some real hours into this game. So I'm looking forward to that. So that's basically all I have for you guys today. Now I am going to be doing more pickup videos later on. I'm going to be getting more and more games, and I'm going to be sharing all of them with you. And later on, we're going to be getting more gameplay content of older retro games. I'm going to start, doing some N64 here and there, some NES, even some GameCube, and original Xbox, all that sort of stuff. So be looking for those videos. Don't forget to check out AceTechHD's channel. He's got a lot of great content on there, a lot of great content of Super Smash Brothers, and he's got a lot of good informational and kind of news videos as well. So that's it. Don't forget to check out my KOTOR live stream gameplay series. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.
Peace.